Morning guys, it's the end of May, the 31st, Sunday, and I'm just off to meet my lovely people at church. I got my sexy earrings on, my crosses. So yeah, here goes guys. The suns are shining, it's nice and warm, so yeah, let's go and see what the speaker has to say today. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely day, and I'll catch you later.
At the heart. Our hearts are so important. I believe they are so important to God. Today I'd like to talk about an event that happened here. Not the Lego version of here, but the real version of the temple in Jerusalem. And maybe I'd like to think that this event actually did happen here. I'd like to look at a parable that Jesus talked about. Because the temple was the house of God, where people would meet to pray and to worship him in a very real kind of way. Here's the parable. He also told this parable. I think it's really interesting that when a passage of the Bible starts with, and he also said, or therefore, I think something interesting previously has happened. So I'd like to encourage you to read the first part of Luke chapter 18. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Luke chapter 18, take that home with you and have a look at what the first part of Luke chapter 18 says. But here we have it. And he also told this parable to some who trusted in themselves that they were righteous and treated others with contempt. Now we know, of course, it was the Pharisees that Jesus was talking about. But I wonder who that might be in our lives. I wonder if that might be us. But here's what Jesus said. Jesus said 2 men went up into the temple to pray. One a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee, standing by himself, prayed thus. God, I thank you that I am not like other men, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I give tithes of all that I get. But the tax collector, standing far off, would not even lift up his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, saying, O God, be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you that this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, but the one who humbles himself will be exalted. As I say, I imagine that this event happened actually at the temple. Not the event of the parable, but the event of Jesus retelling this parable. Maybe Jesus stood in the courtyard of the temple, looking towards the holy place, saying to the crowds, hey, just listen, just imagine. Just imagine 2 men arriving at this place. I imagine that Jesus would have captured people's imagination. I imagine that people would have been able to see in their minds this story beginning to unfold. Can you imagine it? I don't think we can, not in quite the same way that people of the Bible would have been able to imagine it. But let's just imagine for a second this Pharisee preparing to go out to the temple to pray. Maybe he was opening up his wardrobe and looking at the outfit that he should wear. Yes. Now then, what do you think about this outfit? No, you're right. wore that one yesterday. How about this one? Yes? No, you're right. Bit dull. Yes. Oh, how about this one? Yes? No, too spotty. This one? No, too stripy. This one? No, too plain. And this one? Yeah, too helicopter. Did you like that? Did you spot that? Did you get it? Too plain. Yeah, I just really shouldn't explain jokes. But anyway, he gets out. He gets his outfit. He puts his outfit on and a big hat. You always need a big hat, don't you, to feel important? And off he went to the temple, probably walking along all the main streets so that everybody could see him, so that everybody knew he was on his way to the temple. Hello, good morning, yes, nice to see you, yes. On the way to the temple, don't you know, yes. To pray, yes. Hello, good morning, yes. Off to the temple to pray. Third time today, yes, I know. And then he arrives at the temple. The passage said that he stood alone, which possibly means he stood in a place where he could be seen, where he could be heard. And he prays a prayer a little like this. He says, "Dear God," I need to make sure everybody's listening. "Dear God, thank you. I thank you that I am such a good man. Yes. I thank you that I do so many good things. Yes. I thank you that I give my time to the poor. Yes. I take time to pray. Yes.